cheddar spread in a jar. It tastes of real cheddar cheese, but it's much more spreadable. You can spread it on the freshest bread, or you can spread it on the crispiest of biscuits.
Even when you toast it, cheddar spread has the real cheddar taste.
And it spreads. Cheddar spread in a jar from Rowntree Mackintosh.
HP sauce is a great British sauce. HP sauce is delicious, of course. All sorts of people have found it's the richest taste that's ever passed around.
Formidable.
HP sauce you can use every day. HP sauce is the greatest, you say. It's just right for you. Now there's HP and there's HP Fruity too.
Oh, sensationnel. C'est bon.
It's the richest taste that's ever passed around.
Hold it. Here's Bachelor's mixed vegetables. 10 dried vegetables ready to cook and no messing about. Mixed vegetables, one of Bachelor's cooking aids. Real vegetables, real easy.
New. Squeak. Yeoman squeak with onion. What is squeak? This is squeak. The savoury potato fry-up. Look, put some water in the pan, put some squeak in the pan. Add some butter to your yeoman squeak. Little bubble, little frizzle, you can hear a little sizzle, then you smell that savoury squeak. It's golden, tasty, and rather unique. That new potato fry-up called squeak. Squeak with everything!
This is Lassie Meaty Chunks. It's a meaty feast in a can. Just look, chunk after chunk of tasty, meaty goodness, all served in a delicious, vitamin-enriched gravy. How's that for satisfying the dog in your life? Lassie Meaty Chunks, with kidney, or chicken, or liver. A meaty feast in a can.
What can you give him now he's ready to start mixed feeding? Farley's rusk crumbled into milk. Because Farley's mixes so smoothly, you can be sure it's easily digested. And like generations of babies before him, once started on Farley's as a cereal, he'll soon be enjoying them on their own as well, with all the Farley vitamins and minerals, like calcium for those precious teeth and strong bones. Watch them grow up on Farley's.
Come back! Fred!
That was a very naughty thing to do. You know you're not supposed to go off and leave Janet like that.
Don't wait for me, will you?
Nothing like Bovril to put them on their feet again. There's beef and real goodness concentrated into one spoonful, and that lovely beefy taste.
Of course, I haven't finished training him yet. Come on.
There are times when only Bovril will do. Bovril gives you beefy goodness.
She is mine. She's the girl that is so different from the crowd. And it makes me very proud that she's so different and she's mine.
Aero's different. It's hundreds of milky bubbles captured and turned into the lightest, bubbliest milk chocolate bar. Aero's different.
So different from the crowd.
You know, I got Albert to do the shopping this weekend, but you never guess what he brought back. A bird, look. This sort of bird. Isn't it absolutely gorgeous? But I said to him, I said, well, what made you bring home a bird? So he said, well, I fancied something tender. I said, well, you got me. He said, yeah, that's what I mean. But seriously speaking, he knows that I can get at least 5 meals from a bird. It's so versatile. Why don't you pick up a British chicken this weekend?
Take something simple and make it simply super. Put a little luxury into your life with real dairy cream.
With the price of food today, a person would need to be thrifty, but get good value. Now with Campbell's soup, you'll forgive me if I just get the lunch. With Campbell's soup, the very thickness of it gives you a lot more soup for your money. Here we are now. This should do you good. I love not. With appetites like these, it's got to be Campbell's. The difference is in the thickness.
Hot fingers, naughty, naughty, age before beauty.
That's my breakaway.
It's the early bird that takes the biscuit, know what I mean? Tweet, tweet, nudge, nudge, say no more.
It's my chocolate wheatmeal digestive biscuit.
Oh, suggestive biscuit.
No, digestive.
Suggestive, digestive, same difference. And what is the damage, my little dear?
2p, please.
For all that cheeky chocolate, 2p to man of my Calibra. Can you lend me?
No.
Roundtree's breakaway. The milk chocolate suggestive biscuit.
Will you take a check?
Meat. You can roast it, grill it, casserole or stew it. But to add more goodness to it, Campbell it. There's no soup thicker than Campbell's, and it's rich with flavour. That's why it's the best for cooking, especially to make really tasty dishes out of economical cuts of meat, such as this delicious casserole. I got the recipe from the label on the can. There are lots of different ones.
Campbell it with Campbell's. It's more than just a soup.
Spry crisp and dry cooking oil fries perfectly and then shakes straight back into the pan. So when the oil's cool and you pour it back, you find you've used hardly any. Spry crisp and dry, the economical way to fry.
William! Remember the icing on your mother's layer cakes? You couldn't wait to taste it. Well, Pepperidge Farm makes layer cakes just as tempting today. There's chocolate fudge, chocolate all through, even the icing, and moist vanilla cake with coconut, and golden cake with chocolate icing. Moist and light like homemade. Try Pepperidge Farm's layer cakes, 'cause Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Absolutely not.
Why?
I would not give up my brand of Italian dressing.
Will Mrs. Seema switch her loyalty from the leading bottled Italian dressing to Good Seasons?
This one tastes better. It tastes homemade.
What is it?
It's Good Seasons.
What about your brand?
I like Good Seasons Italian salad dressing better.
And you're
They're my brand, and I'm going to switch.
Try Good Seasons Italian dressing mix. Bet you'll switch.
You know what I'm going to make with this Good Season salad dressing mix? Chicken. Right, a fantastic seasoned chicken baste. It's easy. Just mix regular Good Seasons, any flavor, with 2 tablespoons of oil and 1 of water. This baste is so thick you just brush once for tangy, juicy chicken. Mmm. Isn't that great chicken? Yeah, great. And you thought Good Seasons only made great salads.
Look for more ideas on every package.
Special today, Mrs. Hooper, nice plump fryers.
Oh, Henry says my chicken tastes a little greasy.
That's 'cause you fry it.
Yeah, well, what do you do with a fryer?
Shake and bake. Just shake and bake. Your chicken's crisp and tender like fried, but not as greasy as fried. Because it isn't fried. You can even taste the difference.
Henry will be so pleased.
Starting tonight, shake and bake. It's better than frying.
You think traffic is bad here? Can you imagine what your kitchen is like right now? Tomorrow, you could give your wife a 1-hour vacation if you'd let her serve Swanson dinners. Even though a few years ago you said, no frozen dinners for me. Well, Swanson dinners will please even a skeptic like you. And your wife might use her 1-hour vacation to get all dressed up. Just for you.
Jim says the frozen dinner's okay, as long as it's Swanson.
It's the next best thing to your good cooking. Swanson makes it good. It's the next best thing to your good cooking. Swanson makes it good.
With a Swanson dinner, you really get your money's worth, like plump, meaty chicken, fried crisp, and golden.
It's the next best thing to your good cooking. Swanson makes it good.
Tomatoes, carrots, potatoes, peas, corn, celery, and green beans. Altogether, 16 different delicious Campbell's vegetables. Good. Campbell's 16 vegetable soup.
I can't believe it.
This woman just flunked our taste test. She mistook Imperial for butter.
It's not butter at all. It's Imperial margarine. It has good flavor and it tastes good. I feel it has the best flavor, and I'm certainly going to try it. I'm going to use it for the children. I'm going to use it for my company. And I'm going to use it for my husband, and he's even fussier than I am.
Move up to Imperial. Find out why we call it the butter of margarines.
Curry. Somehow it couldn't have been thought of anywhere else. Intriguing, colorful, extraordinary, imaginative. That's the extra you get in a Vesta curry and rice with beef. Originality and imagination, as well as rice, sultanas, onions, tomatoes, curry spice, and apples. That's why when you give them a Vesta meal, you give them something extra, but you don't pay extra for it.
Oh, Campbell's got some great new soups, E-I-E-I-O. Garden Bright frozen soups, E-I-E-I-O. Garden Bright soup, ma'am?
Oh, the soup is frozen.
Sure. Keeps it fresh tasting like a kettle of country vegetables.
It does taste fresh.
And chunks of chicken.
With the carrots here, tomatoes there.
Therapy, everywhere you look, see 6 great Campbell's frozen soups, E-I-E-I-O.
A man-sized super burger is what I'm looking for.
At Burger Chef, the super chef, the quarter pound with more. Tomato, pickle, golden cheese, and loads of fixins that are pleasing. Piled upon a sesame bun, our super chef's the man-sized one.
So when you ask for super chef, just open wider yet. Open wide America for Burger Chef.
Dieses Butterbrot hat 183 Dickmacher, etwa so viel wie ein Vasa Knäckebutterbrot und eine Scheibe Corned Beef und 2 Scheiben Tomaten und eine Scheibe Rostbeef und 2 Scheiben Tomaten und eine Scheibe Schinken und ein Gürkchen. Das alles ist so wenig wie ein Butterbrot. Sehen Sie jetzt, wie wenig Dickmacher so ein Vasa Knäckebrot hat? Vasa, gutes, leichtes Brot.
Tomatensaft. Oder V8 Gemüsesaft. V8 Gemüsesaft. Gemüsesaft aus 8 wertvollen Gemüsen. Und das schmeckt.
Long grain rice all the way from America. Red peppers, green peppers, juicy green beans, carrots and peas, and a pinch of seasoning. Bachelor's savory rice. Cook it in the pan in next to no time. Bachelor's savory rice. Puts a new smile on Saturday's sausages. Cheers up chops or chicken on Tuesday. Puts a fresh face on fish on Friday. Bachelor's savory rice.
What's this turkey weigh? 20 pounds? 16 pounds? No, this little beauty weighs about 8 pounds. It's a mini turkey. Some are even smaller. Real turkey for a real change. You couldn't choose a better weekend treat when all the family's home. Slice after slice of the prime lean meat that everybody loves. There's plenty for all the family, with a little left over. Get a mini turkey, the perfect weekend treat.
It's a little beauty. Listen, if you've got a can of Hershey syrup on the shelf, you've got dessert. Pour it on cream puffs, or donuts, or peaches and pears. Pour it on ice cream, and more ice cream. If you've got a can of Hershey syrup, you've got tonight's dessert. Go ahead, pour it on. Pour it in. Hershey syrup. It even makes milk a dessert. Introducing a whole new way to cook pot roast. New Roast and Boast for beef. You get this strong oven cooking bag, plus sauce mix. While your roast cooks, the sauce mix is seasoning it, keeping it juicy, and making perfect gravy. No messy oven either. Look, perfect pot roast and perfect gravy. Roast and Boast. It's a whole new way to cook dinner.
How do you roast chicken so it's tender and moist and not dried out? Here's my answer. New Roast and Boast for chicken. You get this strong polyester cooking bag plus sauce mix. While your chicken roasts, the sauce mix is keeping it moist, seasoning it, and making gravy. Golden chicken, moist and tender. And rich chicken gravy. Roast and Boast. It's a whole new way to cook dinner.
It absolutely tastes like real bacon. There's no question about that.
This man has just tasted Lean Strips, an amazing new meatless bacon from General Foods, made with eggs, wheat, and soybeans. Lean Strips give you the fun of bacon without the fuss, the excess fat, or the cost of bacon. Lean Strips, an amazing new food at an amazingly low cost.
I know. Meat takes a big bite out of your food budget. Well, here's something you can do about it. Buy chicken. And don't forget to shake and bake. Just shake and bake. Your chicken's crisp like fried, but not as greasy as fried. And moist and tender, it makes a real hit with the family. So shake and bake a chicken tonight. It's better than frying.
Sometimes I cook minute rice in tomato juice. That's right, tomato juice instead of water. And for a different flavor, I cook it in orange juice or consomme. Just remember, equal amounts of minute rice and any liquid. It's simple and it's fast, because minute rice is long grain rice that's ready in 5 minutes. And you know it's always delicious. No matter what liquid you cook it in, minute rice makes supper simpler, because it's long grain rice that's ready in 5 minutes.
Listening to Mama made me rich. She told me to write about cooking. Make it down home and pour on the open pit barbecue sauce. Open pit made mashed potatoes, what they are, very popular. The house dressing, that's 1/4 tangy open pit mixed with 3/4 mayo. A lot of ladies ask me for the recipe, and I always serve open pit with my burgers. It dresses them up just right. Open pit helped make me a success. Try it in your cooking.
Here's a fresh salad idea.
I call this my chunky salad. Fresh tomatoes cut in chunks. Chunks of fresh cucumbers and scallions sliced fresh. Bottled dressing? Not on this fresh salad. I use Good Seasons Italian salad dressing mix. This packet keeps the herbs and spices fresh. Add fresh oil and vinegar for dressing that's fresher than anything you can buy in a bottle. For my fresh salads, there's only one dressing. Fresh Good Seasons.
You know what gets my goat striking out in skimpy pizzas? Sure glad there's Hungry Man Pizzas from Swanson. They put on almost twice as much topping as crust. Just look at all that cheese and sauce and meat. And there's plenty of taste, too, because there's plenty to taste on it. If you want crust, go buy bread. If you want pizza, try Hungry Man Pizzas from Swanson. Swanson puts on almost twice as much topping as crust.
What makes fried crisp and dry such good value for money?
It's such good value because it's a better way to fry. It shakes off food, leaving it deliciously crisp and dry. See? Hardly a grease mark. It's good value because it keeps working longer, so you can produce perfect results again and again. And if you pour it back each time, hardly any's gone.
We think you'll agree it's a better buy. Because it's a better way to fry. That's Fry Crisp and Dry.
Sure, I told you. Now I want to show you. Shake and bake for pork is better than frying. Take 2 1-inch loin pork chops. Fry one, the other, shake, and bake. Thoroughly, like it says on the package. Now look at the difference. The shake and bake chop is taller, plumper, moist and tender. Shake and bake, it's better than frying.
You know, I was determined the twins would grow up on Marmite. I did myself. My mum used to say it had got lots of goodness. I just like the taste.
Marmite's good for growing children because it's all the concentrated goodness of yeast, the richest natural source of vitamin B, with a delicious savory taste you never grow out of. Marmite, the growing up spread.
Remember old-fashioned honey, the kind bees make? Well, it tastes better on old-fashioned bread, the kind Pepperidge Farm makes. So does homemade jam with sweet strawberries. Why, even plain bread and butter's got real taste when it's Pepperidge Farm bread. Still baked slow and made with fresh yeast for rich flavor and firm, chewy texture. Bread with character. You try it. 'Cause Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Enjoy burgers and chips.
Every order the ribs, but wear a mustache.
Pizza fancy on day.
A chicken chow mein, but wear a mustache. Enjoy a foot-long dog, corn on the cob, a donut or a sub, even chicken in a tub.
But wear a mustache.
Wear a mustache.
Breakfast.
Start your day sun side up, get crackin'. Light and fluffy or in a cup, get crackin'. Breakfast is the proper way to help you start off every day, no matter what you do. Eggs make good sense, so why don't you get crackin'? Get crackin', get crackin'.
Get cracking. Get to work on an egg.